Welcome to this bedtime flow. So you can get yourself situated on your bed, get nice and cozy, and just sit easily on your bed here. Maybe put your hands on your knees with your palms facing up to receive. Close your eyes and drop in. Take your attention to your breath. Deeply breathing in and deeply breathing out. Notice the way the breath passes over your nose, fills up your chest and lungs, and then returns back the other way. Feel the expansion in your body as you inhale and the contraction as you exhale. And then scoop your hands together through prayer. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms all the way back to your knees. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift, reaching up tall. Exhale, taking up space all the way back down. Place one hand down. Your other hand comes to your opposite ear and just gently press the weight of your hand to your head to stretch out the side of your neck. Good, release that, and then let your head roll from side to side. Shrug your shoulders up, and then peel them back down behind you. Roll the shoulders a few times, releasing any tension here. And then we go the other way. Plant one hand down, the opposite hand comes to the ear. And not pressing, but just using the weight of your hand to allow a nice gentle stretch on your neck. And release that. Roll the head from side to side. And then roll the shoulders up and back. Good, now extend your legs out in front of you. So they're nice and long. And then on your inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, fold yourself forward. So maybe you grab your feet, maybe you grab your shins, maybe your hands rest on your thighs. Feel your heart center pulling forward, a nice length through the back side body. And then use your breath to allow yourself to sink deeper into the pose. Good, gently release that. Arms come all the way up. Inhale, hands through prayer, reach up. Exhale, reach forward, fold. Using the breath to soften the back of the hamstrings here, releasing any tension. And then roll yourself all the way back up. Inhale, arms lift. Coming into a twist now. So you can bend that knee, tuck it in towards your chest. And using your elbow to hug the knee in, roll your chest open. Your gaze goes over your back shoulder. And gently release release that. Coming into the same thing on the other side, arms reach up. Exhale, twist. Hug the knee in. Beautiful. Come back through center. Crisscross the ankles, plant your hands, and see if you can come all the way up onto all fours. And then walk your hands out in front of you, coming into a puppy pose. So your hips are kicking up and back, similar to a downward dog, and your chest is melting down onto your mattress. Your forehead can meet the covers, or your chin can come up to make it a little bit of a deeper stretch. See if you can try and send your heart forward. So opening through the heart space here, stretching through the armpits and the shoulders, feeling a nice openness across the whole front of the body. Gonna gently release that. And then come to seated so that your hips are back towards your heels. And then leading with your chest, fold yourself forward. Let your arms float up. And you can rock your head from side to side here. Again, getting a nice stretch through the shoulders. Good, gently release that. Come all the way back up. Plant the hands back behind you and then send your chest up for the sky. Just a gentle camel pose here. Opening the heart. Good, come all the way down onto your back now. So legs are out in front of you. One leg is bent. One leg is coming into a half happy baby. And then you're going to use your elbow to pulse that half happy baby leg down. So just give it a few gentle pulses, opening up that hip a little bit more. And then you're going to switch that leg to the other hand, stretching it out to the opposite side, coming into a twist. Your gaze can go over the opposite shoulder if that feels okay. Good, then we bend the knee, pass it through center, back to that original hand, pulse it down, half happy baby. And then again through center, passing the foot off to the other hand, stretching the leg out into the twist. So the leg is going too straight as much as it can in your body. Good, bend the knee, bring it back through center, pass it back to the original hand, pulse it down. And then pass it to the other hand, twist and stretch. And then gently come all the way back through center. This time extend the leg all the way up to the sky and stretch that hamstring out. You can grab behind the back of the calf muscle, the back of the thigh, the back of the ankle. And allow this leg to stretch. Good, gently release that and we'll do the whole thing on the other leg. So the opposite leg comes into that half happy baby, pulse it down. And then pass that leg to the other hand as you come into the twist and stretch. Bend the knee, come back through center, switch legs, switch arm, pulse it down. Pass the leg to the other hand, twist and stretch. Again, this stretched leg is going to straight to the best of the ability in your body and how your body is feeling today. Bend the knee, pass it over, pulse it down. Pass the leg to the other arm, twist and extend the leg. Good. Bend the knee back through center. And this time extend that leg all the way up towards the sky. Finding a spot behind the back of the leg to create a little bit of support and allow that hamstring to open. Deeply breathing in, deeply breathing out. Good. Then gently roll yourself over onto one side so you can come all the way back up to seated. And then lay yourself onto your bed flat on your stomach. Bring your hands just below your rib cage and push yourself up into an upward facing dog or a cobra. And let's roll through this a few times, articulating the spine. Opening through the chest. Creating some mobility in the back. Maybe give your head a twist from side to side. Good, and then come all the way back up to seated. Find a child's pose. Sink your hips back. Take a moment, take a breath. And then come all the way back up. Coming into a double pigeon pose here. So option to bring the soles of your feet together for a cobbler pose, or take your opposite ankle to your opposite knee on both sides and find a double pigeon. So whichever works best for your hips here, you choose. And then once you've come into your position, walk your hands out a little bit, fold yourself forward, and get a nice stretch through the outer hips. Deeply breathing in, deeply breathing out. Good, and then walk yourself back up, unravel your legs, recross your legs in the opposite direction, or if you're taking a cobbler pose or cross-legged, just switch up the legs and then fold yourself forward again. Let the weight of your body melt down towards the earth. And allow yourself to be heavy here. Feeling a nice stretch through the outer hips. Good, and then walk yourself back in one last time. Unravel your legs. And then see if you can find a spot on your bed where your legs can go all the way up the wall. So maybe using your headboard or the wall in front of you. And by putting our legs up the wall, allow yourself to start to be coaxed into relaxation. Your heart is doing less work. And really start to pay attention to your breath here. Lengthening the inhales, lengthening the exhales. And allow yourself to just be here in your body with your breath, resting quietly. Shavasana. And gently start to bring some awareness to your body. Tuck your legs into your chest and give yourself a big hug. Rock your legs back and forth. And then roll yourself over onto your side. And from here, you're free to do whatever last-minute movements that you want to do before you come to bed. Thank you, everyone, for sharing practice. Namaste.